But yes, like I said, I got to put another human, or I don't have to put, another human being other than myself is going to be driving this vehicle. And with that said, I'd rather them have brakes and not a lawsuit. I mean, yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Right here, 1979 Super Beetle that is no longer fuel injected. If you watched the marathon in the last episode, we put the dual carbs on, got it running, and the plan was to take it out on a test drive. Well, unfortunately, developments happened. Pushed the brake pedal and, well, yeah, 3 of the 4 locked up. So, we're doing brakes now. And usually when I do revivals, don't get me wrong, I normally do brakes. This car did have them. By that, I mean, light pedal pressure, the car would act like it had brakes. But if you went, you know, well, stopping it, it locked up the back. And, well, the fronts are even tighter now, too. So I'm hoping it's just the wheel cylinders. So we'll do cylinders and a pad slap. Because this car apparently had a brake job before the owners got it. You know, granted, over a decade ago or 8 years ago, whatever that was. But hopefully everything in there is still good, as far as the lines aren't constricted, stuff like that. There will be recommendations to replace the soft lines, but already talked to the owner. We're going to get it running, driving, stopping, and then take it from there, because this project escalated quickly. I'm not going to lie, full disclosure to him, he knows that. So they'll be happy to get it back and, address other things at a later date if they want to, or if they feel it needs to be done. So hopefully this is going to go mildly okay, because like I said, it was done 10 years ago. Really, hello compressor, thanks, I'm cutting an intro. Anywho's, open the lines, cooperate, because I don't want to bend them. Just everything. Also, when the brakes did lock up, I did crack the bleeder screw. When you crack the bleeder screw, I might have said this in my last video, but when you crack the bleeder screw, if the brakes instantly unlock, usually what that means is you got your line is swole shut, so it's allowing pressure to go through, but it doesn't have enough pressure to come back through. Kind of like a fat guy, as myself, and his arteries. Restricts the flow. Needs more pressure to go the other way to, expand those lines. So, like I said, crack the bleeders, no change on on wheel rotation, still locked. Fluid trickled out. It wasn't like, a hardcore squirt. So that's what leads me to believe it needs, it's wheel cylinders that are just old, seized, and just, yeah. So without further ado, let me get this car in the air and we'll start ripping this off. Again, I did, I'll tell you in a minute, but I did at least get the wheels loosened. A lot of air hammering. Crap in the eye. Anywho, like I said, I got these wheels locked up. As you can tell, they're soaked because, well, a lot of air hammer to the adjusters. Most likely, you will notice that when I get this drum off, because I probably mangled the heck out of those star adjusters. Which sometimes you got to do it. I'd rather, give or take, mangle a star adjuster than break a drum trying to pull it off. But that's me. You guys do what you want. All right. Don't need that. We're just going to immediately go. Actually, where's my juice? I was going to say we'll immediately go with the juice and the heat. But let's see how tight these are. Granted, this was the weather side, so should be tougher. But Let's see how torqued they got this nut. It's pretty good. As you heard by my intro, the compressor is fully charged at this point. I'm just gonna warm it and then hit it. I could sit on it and hit the ever-living crap out of it, and she'll loosen. But you know what? I don't like to listen to the impact as much as you guys don't want to listen to the impact. Hopefully zip right off. Well, if I hold the drum. Boop. Science. Eat them up. They'll come off a little easier. All right. What does it look like in here? Well, the drum's definitely seen better days. Just looks like it's sitting. We'll clean it up. Or from sitting. Yeah. Come up some. Well, by me saying I juiced the crap out of this, and that's why the drum was wet, it's not. It's because I blew a wheel cylinder. Hey, unlock. Why are you even locked? Yeah, if you can tell by the rear juices, yeah, blew the cylinder. So, by the looks of it, they were fairly new. Oh, E-clip. That's pretty cool. I might actually start doing that now. But yeah, all the hardware, everything in there looks new. Still has color on the spring. So, oh, right in the face. Videographer, not. Anywho, all right. It has had, not saying I was not expecting to see a brake job done, but new hardware is a plus. This bottom spring wasn't replaced. Top spring was. Weird. It's stretched. I think I have a spare. We'll put it in. Top looks fine. Top's still red. Again, like I said, the owner told me it had a brake job, but yeah, there's still red on this spring. So I might even have a rear spring kit for this car. Throw in. Oh yeah, and show you if it'll pick up. Mangled the crap out of it with my air hammer. So, couldn't get this one really to budge. That one moved. But yeah, just got in an inspection port and pop, 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 and then finally it budged because I couldn't get this wheel to do, well, anything. Pliers. Yeah, man, sitting. Oh, jeez. Why? Why are we doing this? Okay. You come off. Spread bar, you come off. I gotta get that guy off. But yeah, sitting is the worst thing you can do. I mean, I have more than one vehicle. Well, maybe it's not obvious, but obviously I have more than one vehicle. And why? Oh, you guys used the wrong pen. I know exactly why. Oh, geez. Yeah, there's two lengths. Actually, I got pins here. These pins that hold those on come in two different lengths. They picked the absolute shortest one. And I gotta find that spring kit. I'm pretty sure I have one for a standard, which is the same as a super. The rear, the fronts are different. I'm try that. See if I can seat it a little better. Otherwise, I'm just gonna cut this damn thing out. Oh, that worked. Oh, it seemed like it worked. There it is. It's like the spring was bound, because that actually seems like the right size. Yeah, here. Actually, a good comparison. If you see the heads of these things, the one that was stuck, this one, that's a replacement. That one's original. So we'll definitely replace this one because, well, it's bent even. All right. Well, seeing how I have this hooked up, we'll see if I can get these adjusters out. Like I said, I was able to get this adjuster to adjust. All right, let me, yeah, this one moves now. Ooh, this one moves now. Oh, I did beat the crap out of it. Focus. This thing. Why? Why do we keep playing this game? Yeah, you can see all my hammer marks from going in the backside. Well, they're free. I'm gonna put them on the wire wheel, clean them up, and, well, you know, clean all this stuff up. Well, let's put that back now. Oh. Ah, shoot. I think I have a spare. You guys are now in the way. I do. I just effed up one of the clips. All right, wheel cylinder. Let's see if this cooperates. Oh. I don't care if I break the bleeder. 7 mil, hopefully it still is. Yep. Oh, and we got fluid coming out, so that's good. This bleeder is bent. How do you bend a bleeder? It won't pick up in the camera, but it's actually bent. All right, bleeder, line. 11 mil. Ooh, nice. I don't trust it. Sounds bad that it broke loose, but yeah, now's the point. I don't trust it. 13, 11. I say this in all my videos, just break them with the line wrench and tighten them with the line, or, you know, tighten them and snug them with the, or snug them with an open end, tighten them with the line wrench, and then same thing, break them loose with the line wrench and then take them off with the open end. It'll make your life a lot simpler. All right, line off. Oh, you are flowing. That's good. No, sure, go everywhere but the pile I just put. All right. What wheel cylinder are we? $13 in the back. Ugh. Pull that. This thing hopefully is just going to come right off. Oh, I didn't even need to pry it. Good. All right. Was it locked? Ooh. The blown side moves. That side doesn't. Yeah, I guess when I blew it, it, whatever, loosened and blew, but yeah. That side's moving. This side, no, locked. So, 50% of the brake was working. Just leaking. All right, as per usual. I don't know how to stop talking. Listen, I know I'm going to flush you, but just get a cap on. Let me clean up this backing plate and we'll reassemble it. I'll be back. I just got to clean this up. Simmer down. You're not going to miss much. All right, I'm back. I found a hardware kit, surprisingly enough. A new one, so I usually keep them in stock. Well, especially for standard Beetles. But yeah, here. This black spring. You might be able to tell. It's this one's not like the other one. So, replace the springs or replace the pins. I just lost that bag. And again, they usually give you, I'm not sure on this kit, but on the fronts, I think, they give you multiple pins. So if you're wondering why you have usually 8 pins for a 4-pin system, that's why. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have 8 again. So usually they're the longer ones. Hold on, let me just get them all out. Yeah, 2. Well, they forgot one. 2, 4, 6, 7. Where's number 8? Oh, it's literally stuck in the top of the spring. Well, I need you out of there. Alrighty. So yeah, you have, at least in the kits I got, one stamped L, and I'm assuming that's for long. And then you should have one stamped, I think, Y. Yeah, and one stamped Y. So yeah, L is long. Let's see if we could science this. I showed some of my other videos, but there is a height difference. But in betwixt the two, you find the one that doesn't hit your lugs, in other words. And where was the other one? Because I'm curious, seeing how it was replaced, if it was stamped. stamped L. It's the correct one. It's just bent to crap. So, all right. Anyway, rambling aside, I was waiting for paint to dry because, you know, I have to paint everything. Throw the L's in or replace them. We got them. So those are that. Wheel cylinder. I think you guys are gonna have to shuffle because I'm pretty sure these are tapped 8 at this point. No, yes. Yeah, like I say this in most of my videos doing brakes, the bleeders are 7s on factory, or they should be a 7. Normally the remans, they're 8s. I just want to get a new bolt for this. You don't have to replace the bolts in the back, but seeing how the one I pulled did not have a washer on it, my favorite, flange nuts, or flange bolts. So, pull your bleeder. Boop. Roughly get that seated, the line, so it doesn't leak all over the freaking place. Right on the new paint job. Oh yeah, just leak all over everything. Tight. I don't know why I'm putting that back when you use it again. You know, because there's 2 sides of a car. All right, put the bleeder in so we can stop doing this madness. Oh no, wait, tighten the line. Then we put the bleeder in so we stop doing this madness. Dude, snug, not killer tight. Now we put the bleeder in. Good. All right, just hand snug on the bleeder. It'll stop it from doing things all over the nice new paint job. Gotta get this E-clip off. Sony, I think I don't know. Oh, I can never remember where my screwdrivers are. You figure as much as I lose them, I would know what drawer they were in. Sony, I think the 3rd car I've seen that's had an E-clip in the place for the shoe or the emergency brake. Ah, jeez. And I like it. Oh no, my mic. Oh, this is going good. Hold on. Gentle movements. Gentler movements. It's literally dangling and I don't want to, like, you know, kick it. There we go. Oh, it's still on. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You guys can hear me. All right. What the hell was I doing? All right, wheel cylinder. Boop. Stay. E-brake. It just had that arm. What'd I do with it? There it is. Quick hose. You're gonna get residual crap off of it. Are you gonna cooperate or I gotta drill you like I normally do? All right, give me a second. I gotta upsize this for this pin to come through. I don't know why. Do they go to another vehicle? because they're smaller. Let me punch it real quick. I'll be right back. Get in your chine. There we go. All right, brake, lever, on. Yeah, I knew you were full. Stay. Springs, my nemesis in doing brakes. Align the pin. Oh, no, whoa, whoa, slow down. Slow my roll. I am a crazy person. Oh, we knew this. This. Put these in. Where did I put the other one? Hold on. Don't put those in yet. I talk too much. Let's put this in. Oh, jeez. Found them. You don't move anything, and yet still they move. I don't figure out that logic. All right, this clip. They're pinch overs, or, you know, basically rolled over. Sometimes I'm hoping to get lucky and you get it back into the pinch and you can just whack it back in. Don't worry, I'll find that. Perfect. Ugh. So now we have the adjuster locks in there, and of course I didn't get them square. Where's a hammer? Adjusted and centered. Now we can put the adjusters in. Say this in every one of my brake videos. These are ramped. There's a shallow side and a high side. High side goes to the bottom, shallow side goes to the top. If you put it in the other way, you'll have a bad day because you won't be able to run in your drums far enough. There we go. Adjusters in. Now let's put this together. Oh, I gotta find the other pin. I found one. Shit. Was this one? No. Won't lose that unless you find the other thing that I was looking for. Oh, I liked it better anyway. And I've reused them. It's not going to hurt anything. Just do this side first because I'm set up. Click, click, spring. Cap. Finger. Push. Turn. Good. All right. Other side. Yeah. Like I said, these caps aren't in bad condition. Usually these rot. Where did that spring go now? Watch, as soon as I put it in, I'm going to find it. But usually the holders rot, and that one's fine, so we'll just reuse it. Come on. Why? Just install. Align, twist, lock, boop. Goods. House, e-brake side. I call it a house because it looks like a house. That goes in. Make sure everything's in. Springs, new springs. Red one up top. Black one on bottom. Black one on bottom. Boop, done. Hey, hello compressor. Center them up. I gotta clean that drum out, but yeah, simple enough. I'm happy this wheel cylinder is locked. Well, locked and blown. So, yeah, I'll pull that boot back. So, yeah, this thing, good call on my end at least. Ugh. I'm still looking for that other pin. Anywho's, let me knock out the other side real quick. I'll show you what the wheel cylinder looks like when I get her open, but it's the same process. And yeah, let me scooch over to the other side and knock that one out real quick. I'll be back. Focus. Thank you. Anyways, smoking hot still. I want to see what you guys, what this one looks like firsthand. Before I do it. Like I said, this side was functioning. And yeah, again, new brake job. That drum is in way better condition. You can tell the other side got super wet. But yeah, brand new black spring, still red on the top. You can tell the shoes have been replaced. Still has the old adjusters in them, old style anyway. Wheel cylinders are replaced. When I pull the wheel cylinder, I'll tell you if it's locked or not, but it's the same as the other one, just not blown. Light. High side is rusted, so I wonder if that'll turn, and rear side's not blown. But like I said, when this side you can hear actuate. What else am I missing? I lose my 7. I don't doubt that this has had a brake job. Obviously, you can tell it's new or newer looking. Fairly recent, I would say, within, you know, that wasn't even really tight. Not questioning anything at this point. Dino's on, by the way. Ain't that a kick in the head? Feels like my whole story I'm working on cars. Ain't that a hole in the boat? I go to sleep and keep grinning. Just the beginning. Beautiful. I'm gonna get copyright violation because my voice is too lyrical. Yeah. Anywho's, no washer again. Not a big deal. Are you just gonna come out? Oh, let me get that spring off. This one has the holder. But yeah. He's gonna cooperate? No. The other one fell out. You want to be tight. Jiggles, wiggles. Get out of here. Come on, Tab. Thank you. For science. Where's the wrench? There you go. All right. Oh, this side's locked up. Okay. Yeah. All right, so the rusty side spins and the not rusty side, completely opposite than I thought, doesn't. All right. Let's change this one out and yeah, I'll get back to you. All right, guys. On the other side of the ride, doing the fronts. Ooh, burps. Get your, shortest, oh, that's barely even on. Shortest pry bar. Pull that off. That was tight. I don't want to touch it. Oh, that's snug. Boop. Stay. I don't want to lose that. Wasn't too snug. I was maybe a little over dramatic. Again, I beat the crap out of these adjusters. Not really. I can only get to one of them. If you know Super Beetles, you really can only get to one of them because the other one's hidden by the thing. Shock. Strut. Suspension thing. Ooh, there's the accumulator. These lines still feel good, so not really concerned. All right, that has a new bearing seal. Inside looks, I've seen better. And they're very well greased, so that's good. This looks awesome. The springs look fine, new hardware. I'm assuming these all got changed. They just didn't adjust. I think I heard the driver's side operating, passenger side. Well, like I said, I'm not justifying why I'm doing 4 brakes at this point. I mean, it sounds like I am, but I'm not, because at the end of the day, the rears were crap. So I don't know. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't know if people believe me or not. But when I say I work with the owners on like prices and stuff like that, I do. Because I do hate going over price or my initial estimate. And it seems like I've been getting worse and worse at my bids. Which, I mean, is what it is. Shoe, again, still gold. They have been changed. So, he wasn't lied to. I'm happy these pins are in good condition because I don't have Super Beetles. And they are longer, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Gold, still good. Still have life to them. They're not bad. A little scuffing. But, like I said, we'll replace these. Do these rotate? Big pull. We'll try to rotate these on the car. Oh no, that one's locked. All right, maybe I'll take it back. Yeah, I'm rounding that. Well, I just blew that one in half. Good thing we're replacing it. Yeah, all right. Only one side worked again. I mean, seems quite normal at this point. Where's all my stuff? Still in the lift arm. You know, I try to be organized, and it just goes to shit. Oh. Doesn't have a clip. I can put one of those on. That is not a problem. And mysterious ratchet to get this bleeder out. One thing I'm surprised about, really, honestly, is how well everything's cooperating. So whoever did do the brake job, hold on. I am surprised for the car sitting and get out of here. For the car sitting or, you know, what have you. Well, get the line off, then put this thing in. How nice everything's semi-cooperating. I say this as this line wants to spin. Broke free. A little bit of fire. Either make sure your bleeder's out or your line's cracked, because you're going to create pressure. And it's going to go, I don't know if that picked up, but it just squirt. It's going to build pressure and end up, well, doing something. By that, it's either going to pop a line or break something else. So you need a vent, is I guess what I'm getting at. All right, now it's spinning. Yeah, don't just heat up a brake system without pressurizing it or making sure it's depressurized. How nice everything is coming apart. It's almost like the person who did this had a little bit of common sense and didn't reef on everything. Not really, yeah. This side moves. Well, I had fluid come out. That side's locked because, well, I blew it up. So, again, let me clean all this stuff up. New wheel cylinder. Oh. I didn't even pay attention. The new wheel cylinders for rear didn't come with bleeder caps. Huh. Well, as I was saying, the threaded port thing, just pop them off and you can cap it. But yeah, I got that's what I grabbed. I got new clips. I'll just boink it on when I put it together, because you don't want a wiggly woggly brake line, because when this thing moves, it's putting tension on it. But yeah, like I said, these are still nice and soft, so they're not hard. I'm almost assuming they did get replaced. They don't look chafed. I don't see a date stamp on them, but they're definitely newer. So that's a good thing. Keep, you know, little peace of mind on my end. All right, now I got to peck these things out. All right, let me get this stuff all stripped out and disassembled. How are we looking at stuff? So far, so good. Battery, memory card, good. Let's assemble this thing. Wheel cylinder. Let's get this guy in. Installation is the same as uninstallation. Again, putting new hardware in. You don't have to, but like I said, I do. Especially if I feel, you know, it needs it. It's clean, it's moving free. What I am going to do, oh jeez, I think I screwed this all up. Indeed I did. I did exactly what I think the other people did. And why there's no clip. Because like a dumb, I put the wheel cylinder in first. You know, it doesn't matter how many breaks I do, you screw up. All right, get this thing into its perch. Come on, thread. There we go. All right. That's a little wonky. Which one's wonky? Top one? Bottom one. Come on, clip. Well, I mean, you're going to end up going in. Let's get this line a little snugger. I don't know if I've ever said this. Also, when you're done, you know, going through and bleeding and everything, hose off your backing plates. The reason I say that is this stuff is very, you know, if you've ever had brake fluid on paint, you know. Bottom one. It's very corrosive. So a lot of the times the reason you're fighting rust is because of the corrosion. Well, I mean, I'll just fight you the whole way. I'll bring out the air maneuver. Clip. And then we'll bend the tab back. Another professional install. There we go. Yeah, make sure you have those things on. I complain about snug. I complain about, oh, that's my radio. I complain about Super Beetle brakes a lot. Mainly, it's when people lower them, they don't put the bracket back on, or they don't put a bracket back on. So what ends up happening is I have to modify the lower shock to get a bracket on because, you know, safety. Basically, if you've ever done brakes and you have people tell you what was I going to say? Don't hang like your calipers and stuff from the line. Imagine basically doing the same thing, turning left and right, you know, however many times a day you do it. So, that's just my 2 cents. Hello, factory trained Volkswagen technician here. I don't know where I left off because it is now the next day. Reason being, cleaned everything up, wheel cylinders on. Again, can't remember where I left off. Well, the guy who makes a living doing this screwed up. I ordered the wrong set of shoes for the front. So, well, now I have the right pair of shoes, or I hope. I ordered them for a standard Beetle. For some reason, I just did brakes, obviously, on this channel. And I basically just repeated my order and did not think. It happens. So yeah, if you didn't know, standard Beetle shoes and supers are different. Use a rear shoe as an example because a rear will work in the front of a standard. They are different. The same, but different. The mounting is curved here for spring and, well, straight here. So, and if it was a front, it wouldn't have the notch. But like I said, you can use a rear in the front. But anywho's, now I have the correct shoes. Let's put this together. And, all right. Okay, I literally did, there you are. All right, slap them together. And honestly, I would love to say it was the first time I've ordered wrong parts. It's not and will not be the last time. Funny enough, the thing I did, I ordered the wrong front pads. I ordered them for like a early style Beetle. How? I don't know. Why those numbers even crossed in my head as far as the order? Couldn't tell you. Can I tell you they don't fit? Yep, 100%. They're not even close. I still have them. I still have the wrong shoes for actually the wrong thing shoes are right behind me. I threw them. Yeah, it happens. I have done it often. Like I said, I've done it on the last one. The only good thing is on the last one, I caught the goof up or my mistake pretty much immediately when I got home. Because have you ever bought something and it just sits in your head that, hey, I think I might have made a mistake? And that thought doesn't leave your head until you double check to verify either you did goof or you didn't. Well, yeah, that was that scenario. This scenario, nope, didn't even think. I had the well, you just did this, so order the same thing. Again, I'm an idiot, and I wasn't thinking super Super Beetle, standard Beetle. And that, it happens. And it's funny because I know I have a video of doing, well, to me it's funny because I know I have a video of doing drums on a Super on this channel. So it's not like I'm not, I didn't know that they weren't the same. I clearly knew that they were the same because I did it, and again, didn't think. So, oops. All right, rag. Wipe my hands off a little. It's not GAC Defender. Set preload. Spin it, tighten. Back off. Jeez. Spin, tighten, back off about a quarter turn. And tighten. All right, this side, done. Let me knock out the other side real quick, and yeah, we'll bleed the system. Well, I gotta run all these adjusters in, but let me do the other side. If developments happen or if anything else happens, as always, I'll bring in there. But this side, good. I'll be right back. Let me knock out the other side. Should go fairly quick now that I have the correct parts. And yeah, it's no one else's fault to blame but myself. So this could have been done last night or yesterday, obviously, but I screwed up. Unfortunately, the parts house, I could have still got the brakes in because I got them in today. I ordered them. O'Reilly's is fairly quick with the parts I use. But the problem was I wouldn't be able to get to the store on time. Well, I could, except I might have picked up a ticket, speeding, because closing. And I'm not that dedicated. I'm not gonna lose any more money on this job. So, anyway, let me knock out the other side, and I'll be right back. All right, real quick, driver's side, just stripping it down or getting ready to strip it down. Only weird stuff I found is I have to replace one short spring because she's bent out, so we'll replace it with a brand new one. The other one, trash. The other one's in good condition, so we'll replace the one. It's like, this one still has paint on it. That one stretched all the shit. The top one still looks brand new. So I don't know. It has new keepers in it. It's like random hardware. But the same thing as, all the other wheel cylinders. This side free. This side locked up. Yeah. So, just point that out. That, like I said, did it have brakes? Kinda. They don't have one working piston on every wheel except for the back because it was blown completely out. Yep. So, with that said, let me finish this bad boy up, and I'll set the brakes. I'm gonna have to chisel these out. Yeah, I'll adjust the brakes out, bleed the system, and hopefully we'll have brakes. So let me get this thing all cleaned up and assembled and be back. Also, this one also is missing its line clip, so not a big deal. We'll replace that too. We just did it. Why? I don't know. Like I said, I think it's because they did what I did on the other side and put the wheel cylinder on, then the line, and now the line doesn't fit into the thing. So not a big deal. I'll put another one in. So I'll be back. All right, guys. Driver's side's button up. I'm going to be lazy on this brake bleed. I'm going to use my Motive bleeder directly, just because I don't feel like getting in and out of this car. I've used it on, I think, the Thing on this channel before, so it's not the first time I'm using this. Basically, I pump it up to about 5 psi. That's better, it's holding. About 7 psi. I'm trying not to blow those, oh, you can't see me, hold on. And I think I lost all my wrenches. Nope, found them. And bottle. Anyway, I put about 7 psi in there because I'm not trying to blow the soft lines. Ow. And basically, it's the same thing as, pump, bleed, minus the, I don't have to get in the car 337 times. So I'm going to crack this loose till I see only fluid come out. Which, that is what I got fairly easily. Move around to the other side. Didn't point the camera down far enough, but yeah. I was like, why don't I have a puddle of brake fluid under there? Oh yeah, because I'm an idiot. Driver's side. Yep, that one. Front two, I'd say, are an adjustment. Rear two, I just got to snug or back off just a little bit. But yeah, usually when you lock them up and you pump the pedal a couple times, they'll center the pads and typically unlock, or at least get to about where you need to be. So, all right, I guess let's get wheeled. Well, let me clean this car up a bit and get wheels on this, and I guess we'll next scene, take it out on the road, because yeah, I think everything's accomplished so far. But yeah, need to put the box in, seat in, clean up some things, nothing major. Not gonna bore you with this because I know this video is running long. So let me do that, get this buttoned up. By that time, it's probably gonna be tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully next scene, like I said, we will be on the road. So I can finally get this car delivered. See you on, whatever. See you on the GoPro, hopefully driving, and no more developments. If a development happens, I'll let you know, but hopefully the next scene's the in-car cam. Plan. All right, guys. As promised, test drive day. I think we are good to go. It feels like I'm sitting this way. I don't know if it's the seat or what, or if it's just me in general. But wheels are on, everything's tight. Oh man, did I have a night last night? I'll tell you what. Well, I won't tell you. It's kind of like Vegas. But anyway, clutch is there, brakes are there. All right. Fire it up. Oh, yeah. Fuel gauge is fuel gauging. All right, let's do a quick brake test and clutch test. First time I'm driving this. First drive in however long. 9 feet. Because I might want to adjust that clutch when I get back. Lifts a little higher than I like. I can't see nothing. I should really wipe that window for a mirror, but I'm not going to. Well, it stopped. We have brakes. They're going to have to seat themselves, but, you know, scuff in. But they're there. Yeah. All right, let me let this thing warm up a bit and we'll take it out. First impressions, I should have cleaned this thing. I'm gonna get like the Helsinki virus. And the speedometer doesn't work. It is connected down there, so I'm not sure about that. Man, I really should. It's just whipping all around. But other than that, brakes are there. He's reclined, yes. Messing with the camera, good. Where are you going? Well, now you fell off, so that's good. All right, try to sit you again. Anyway, first impressions, it works. The brakes are going to need to be adjusted like normal. Letting them, you know, seat and all. Drive's good. I do feel something in the front end. I'm not sure what I feel, though. I did rebalance these wheels. They weren't that far off, as far as like I had to add 1/4 ounce. So I'm not sure what's going on, and the bearings feel fine. So I could be feeling drum drag. I don't know. Let's get some miles on this thing. I don't know exactly what I'm feeling in the front end. It's interesting. Yeah, not sure what I'm feeling in the front. It definitely has. It almost feels like it's disconnected. It's a weird feeling I'm feeling. I'll double check air pressure. Might have too much of it. Because it has a bunch of bump steer, but everything in the front feels tight. And looks tight. This thing is running remarkably well. I just lost my throttle cable. That's good. Speed. Yeah, right to the floor. Oh, please. So my good news, it came out of the pedal. Shush. I don't have nothing. Alright, hopefully that fixed it. And we're back. You gotta go up some, guys. This is why we test. So I gotta tweak the cable so it hopefully doesn't fall out again. But other than that, we're doing good. I'm actually gotta pull into my buddy's shop and tinker with this pedal while I'm out on the road. Also give the engine some time to cool down and do a fire up. Smooth like a Cadillac. I might put a little more timing into it too. I don't know, just probably not. Alright. Gonna head to my buddy's bike shop. Maybe get a drink and screw with this pedal. Because it's, I don't think it's the pedal, I think it's the actual carpet. It's pushing on the cable too much. So, join you back in a minute. Alright, everything's taken care of. Hopefully. Let's get back to the shop. E-brake. Wondering why the brake light was on. Alright, it is warm. Car's doing good. Hopefully his pedal doesn't come off. Ended up trimming the carpet around it, so let's see what it does. I also got to check out, like I said, air pressure, and I don't know what's going on with the speedometer. Oh. Off-roading. It is a very hard ride. I'm wondering if it's the springs. Yeah, I wonder if the shocks are not shocking well. Like if they're locked up or something. Not 100% sure. I mean, it does feel like it has ride quality. It's just weird. I don't know. It's hard to put some things into words. Or like I said, the tires are just that overinflated. It does have a hot oil smell. And I think that's just from everything burning off this engine. Because I haven't noticed any leaks. How do we pull a hill? Oh yeah. Whee. Yeah, cruising, just holding second. No idea how fast I'm going. No pops, no nothing. She picks up. Like I said, I think I can give her, I think I can put a little bit more advanced in this thing. It feels a bit doggy. Not in a bad way, but also startups are a little odd. That sounds like death. It's hot and I don't like it. But alright, everything's working good. Heading back to the shop. A couple little odds and ends I have to take care of, but we can safely, I would say, get this car back to its owner, which I am happy about. 8 years, finally back on the road. Unfortunately, no longer fuel injection, but like I said, time and money. I might recommend all new suspension. That weird whatever went away. I don't know why you guys keep turning. Brakes are coming around. Everything's feeling good. Can I tighten you? Quit rotating. Yeah. Sitting idling, it is actually running phenomenal. I dropped the idle a little bit. It sounds like it's a little high. Alright guys, back in the shop. I'm trying to back through a window I can't see, or a mirror. I don't know if it's picking up, but the idle is really high. That works. So, hold on. Yeah, I don't know if it's picking up, but the idle's super high. It's, yeah, like I said, now it's hot. It's a nice hot day here in Louisville. I think it's about 80-something degrees. Car performed amazingly well. Didn't miss a beat, except for a throttle cable issue. I fixed that by trimming the carpet. Other than that, it's good. What's a hot start? No gas, just turn the key. Pretty good. So, let me, oh, e-brake. I was wondering why the brake light's on. Because they work. Let me, see, boop. Let me tune down this idle some. Might be in a cable. I might have to slack off the cable. But let me mess with that. That's really my only concern. Check the air pressure. I'm gonna need you running again, so hold on. I'm gonna check the air pressure in the tires. It's super bouncy. It's almost like they're stuck. So a couple odds and ends suggestions I'm gonna make, but let me wrap it up on the big camera and yeah, take care of that idle. So join me in a minute or for you, next scene on the camera. All right, guys, capping the video for the 79 Super Beetle Revival. I think if you've watched this whole, many episodes I have, I am still disappointed I couldn't keep it a fuelie, but, at the end of the day, carburetor was pretty much the only option for this car. But with that said, it's at least back on the road again and not, under a carport. So, pick your poison. It's saved, it's drivable, the owners can enjoy this thing for hopefully many, many miles to come. And yeah, not have to worry about pretty much anything. As with all my revivals, it'll probably be on the channel again just to get, buttoned up. There's only so many things I can do in, 20, 30, 40, 50 mile drives. They need real mileage put on by real people, not, amateurs like myself and closed courses and ragging the crap out of them. Also, with that said, I do try to do my best in breaking these cars before I hand them off, but it's never a certainty. I might put 50 miles on and 53 miles down the road, something lets loose. So, car's done. It's getting delivered, I think, today, which would be nice. Couple little concerns I had. Replace the soft lines in the future. They're fine. They're still soft. They're supple. I don't see any issues on that. But like soft lines, speedometer doesn't work. I don't know. Cable is installed, so I didn't forget that. What else did I have? Oh, and the front suspension. The weirdness is, if I don't know if you see spring back on this thing. Oh, that wasn't spring back. Oh, now it's stuck. It rides like a pogo stick. I think if you watch it, or one of them, the car just jumped back up at me. Shocks are shot, or springs are just overkill. I don't know what's under here. But yeah, it's definitely something going on because all the components in the front end are tight. The bushings look good, tie rods look good, so everything looks good. There's no slop, there's no rattle. I know I made a comment, I think, when I was driving about the rack. Rack feels good. So I think it has to do with the springs and struts. So down the road, maybe we'll replace them, or, if it's just like, around town under 30 miles an hour, they can live with it. I don't know. What I'm getting at is I feel they're concerned. That's the only thing I could think that it could be. Or what I would shotgun apart at, for lack of better terms. Before replacing absolutely everything. Because if you know Super Beetles, they're fun. What else? But yeah, everything else is cleaned up. Double check the carbs. I did throw another 2 degrees of timing in it. For some reason, I was set at 5. Well, it came down to 5 base, so now I'm at 8. So that's 3 degrees. 7, 8. But she's at about 32, 33 degrees full advance. In the drive, I was saying I need a little more advanced because it felt a little doggy. So hopefully that fixes that issue. But with that said, I'm going to cap this episode. 79 Super Beetle finally back on the road after 8, 9 years of sitting. I can't remember. But unfortunately not fuelie anymore, but it is usable. It's not just going to be rotting away, which I much rather have, and I hope you guys would too, versus, just a car sitting. So, anywho, if you like this episode, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, I promise you we will chit-chat. As always, thanks for watching. Hopefully, see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.